Hello and welcome to PSGL F11 round 7 and we're at Monza today, the Temple of Speed. I am Sondre Zorg, joined by Lewis Marshall as usual.
Yep, hello everybody, hope you're doing well.
And then Marshall, we have two guests with us as usual, so you want to start off?
Yeah, tonight we've got a brand new driver, Terminator. So,
Yeah.
hello, and firstly, welcome to PSGL. And firstly, what do you know any of these drivers? Quickly just join the lobby. Do you know your pace compared to these drivers, or are they completely new to you?
I know Matt, and like he was saying, he was super slow, so I believe I'm quicker than him. I know Shabs, I know I'm slower than Shabs because I am racing him in another league. And I know AB53 because I race him in the sprint league. I don't know if he's in the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're quicker than Matt, then you should be alright. No offense, Matt. You do well.
Excuse me.
Get no penalty. Sandra is just dying quickly. Next question: how's Italy for you? Is it any good to you, or?
I've done 10 laps on this game, and that was today, and yeah, I'm okay, I guess. I was quicker than Matt in time trial. I'm like, if I'm quicker than Matt, I'm okay. If I'm not quicker, then I'm not okay. That's it.
Have you done much wet weather practice, or have you just done dry?
Yeah, I just drove some laps.
So if it rains, then are you in a bit of trouble, or?
I've had so many wet league races that I feel ready with even without any practice.
Fair enough, yeah. And I had another question, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, what's your target for tonight? Are you trying to get points, or just to finish the race?
Not to change a single wing, probably, and to stay on the track as much as I can.
Yeah, so we'll look out to see if you take any wing damage or pit stops or something. So yeah, so thank you for your interview and welcome to PSGL. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Good luck tonight. Hope you do well in your debut race. And off to Sandre interviewing Matt.
And over to us too, Matt. So first of all, Monza, home race. What are we expecting today?
Starting last as usual and getting no penalties as usual, and hopefully top 8 would be nice.
Excuse me once again. Well, I'm not sure if I am correct with this, Matt, but Monza has been a good track to you in the past. I remember a certain race last season where you got yourself pretty high up on the results there. Was that your best ever result at Monza here, or?
In PSGL, yes. Other places, no.
I do know. Well, are you? Do you think you can beat that today, or?
I'll try my best. Like, if we get the late safety car that I always hope for, because that's my thing, staying back all race, hope for the safety car. I know I could get no penalties, and I know some people get at least 1, maybe 2. Sometimes people get 3, so if I could just stay close at the end, who knows where I can end up on the grid.
Late safety car it is. We'll try to rig that. Nonetheless, though, is there any particular places you find it a little bit difficult on this track, or?
I've always struggled through Ascari. I always lift, and I get nervous when people are behind me because I know some people don't lift because they have a better setup. I just don't want to get run over there. So, but
I know
it's
the
a good
feeling.
track all in all. Yes.
Any favorites from you today?
I mean, you can't bet against Black Phoenix. He's the points leader, and he's always up in the top 3, unless he gets
True.
damage. Be interesting to see what Pander and Terminator could do tonight. They're both making their debut as reserves. Hopefully they have an enjoyable time here and want to stay.
Indeed. And for the final question from me then, for the goal of the season, I assume, if I can remember correctly, that you and your teammate were aiming quite high up in the constructor standings at least, maybe in the driver standings too. And so far you guys are sitting down in 5th in the constructor, so like right now on schedule or a little behind, you would say?
My teammates on schedule, I'm pretty sure my 5 points to 6 races is against the schedule, but it's a good track to try to turn around on and see what happens tonight.
Alright, well, in that case, hopefully you'll get some more points today, and good luck for your race. Anything else you want to say, or any Italian?
No, I saved that for the commentary. What I do want to say is I'm proud of F11 this season. We haven't had a grid lower than, I believe, 17 drivers this season, so the attendance has been really great, and I've seen other divisions like struggle just a little bit with that and people leaving and stuff, so I'm proud that we've had people mostly stay and we're having pretty full grids every week, so it's good to see.
Indeed. And that's also one of the best things for me and Marshall, to have solid grids every week, and well, that it's pretty much the same drivers every week as well. Makes it way easier for us. But nonetheless, halfway point of the season, so 7 more races to go after today. So good luck, and we'll be seeing you later on again.
Yeah, thank you. Have fun calling the race.
We will.
I hope it's as good as real life.
I can't remember real life.
How can you forget real life? Gasly won.
Oh, yeah, oh. My god, you're actually, good point there. Well, I kind of forgotten about how good the real life race was in at least certain stages.
Yeah, the first bit when Hamilton drove away was kind of boring, but as soon as Magnussen retired,
Yeah.
spice up the race.
Nonetheless, though, Marshall, Monza today, the Temple of Speed.
Yes.
Who do you think we'll see up there today?
I've been reading the F11 chat and Discord, and Black Phoenix and JMK apparently the 2 favourites around here. So, yeah, you'd probably see them in the front row, wouldn't surprise me. And always watch out for the 2 Ferraris, currently leading constructors. And Alamonda, you never know, he could be up there. Kelvin, Dion, it's anyone's game really.
Sabetti, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people that could be up there. I would say though that the pressure today is of course on the 2 Ferraris, as they're in the leading the constructors, as you said, and also Ferrari and Monza.
Yeah.
Not the best combination in a lot of cases, but still always gonna have that pressure there. Nonetheless, though, any idea about the strategy? Is it a simple soft medium?
Yeah, probably no soft medium, I guess.
I mean, I think it is, but I'm not quite sure. And well, you being retired and me never doing any practice, then like calling out strategies on beforehand is not that easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is a soft medium. Thinking of last game, it was an easy soft medium, so I believe it'll be the same. And also, never get some rain. if there's rain, then that just throws strategy out the window.
Indeed, it is, and well, as we mentioned in Matt's interview, then he got his best result in PSGL around Monza last season when they had mixed conditions and a lot of people chose a very bad strategy going on to soft and mediums and stuff when it's still raining. Or well, if I remember correctly, it had stopped raining right as the safety car came out, but of course the track was just not dry enough. Nonetheless, though, I wouldn't mind some changing conditions today.
Yeah, it'd be. If it was like last week, remember in Zandvoort when it was like, I think it started dry, then it rained, then it went back to dry. I would like it to go be like that again.
Indeed.
That would definitely spice up the grid. And I remember last week as well, under safety car, lots of people got penalties and damage. So hopefully we'll see less of that.
Tends to happen quite often, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Safety cars out, people go.
People just suddenly break. That's the issue. Instead of the Delta.
Yeah, that too, but I was thinking more about when they've actually caught up to the safety car, though.
Yeah, we saw I watched Alamonda's highlights video the other day, and he got damage and penalty because I think it was Dino just went onto the brakes and Alamonda wasn't expecting it and picked up damage. That just ruined Alamonda and it was just unlucky. So hopefully less of that tonight.
Hopefully. However, I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see us getting a few safety cars, though. At least one.
Yeah, one or two safety cars, depends how boring the race is.
One in the middle, one at the end.
Maybe, yeah. I don't want to see one at the start because I want to see some action first.
Agreed.
Maybe up to the first pit stops, maybe.
However, though, I'm not sure if we're... Well, we should be going right about now, so...
Going now. And good evening, Jeppy, in the chat. AlphaTauri at Monza seems to work well. Yeah, that is true.
True.
With Vettel and Gasly both winning there.
We'll see how well it works today, as I believe it is PRJT Infinite and it is Baba O'Reilly.
Yeah, so...
Nonetheless,
could
though...
be points for Luke tonight.
While going into quali, we'll just throw a quick mention about Brutal Democracy, PSGL's official partner, who you can find on either brutaldemocracy.com, their Twitter handle BDG_esports. On Twitch for content, you'll find them on One Brutal Force and on YouTube as Brutal Democracy. Then on Instagram also as Brutal Democracy. Sponsoring the top 3 tiers with a prize pool of about 250 quid, so huge shout out to them for helping the league take even that step further as they have done, Marshall, and with that we're in quali now.
Yes, I've still got a black screen, so look, this game is great. But I can see on the stream it looks quite overcast.
It does, and I was gonna adjust that. That looks like it's not raining right now, but with how overcast it is, it wouldn't surprise me if there might be some rain at the end of quali, and of course, if that's the case, then we might get rain in the race at as well. But that's still difficult to say, though.
Yeah, it could just be overcast, like a cloudy day in Italy. I wouldn't mind some spice in the quali as well. See some new names at the top. Just shake up the order a bit.
I think, I mean, it's always possible. However, I do have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of the same names at the top there. Like you mentioned earlier, there is Black Phoenix, then Dino is one guy to always look out for, James K. Then you have all the others, Kelvin, Saberi.
Dion. Yeah.
Dion, who took pole last weekend. Didn't he end
Yeah,
up winning in the end
he
too?
dominated.
After
No,
even having a drive-through penalty?
I think he got second, if I'm correct. I think Dino won last week.
That might be. Nonetheless, though, an amazing drive from Dion last week at his home
Yeah, that
track as
recovery
well.
drive.
So got to been a nice feeling for him.
Yeah. It's a shame couldn't pick up the win. Because if I remember correctly, he dominated quali.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, so if he shows pace like that again tonight, he could be in a good shout for the win.
Definitely. Nonetheless, though, we're currently following Ibel just soon as he's heading through Ascari on his outlap. He will be the first driver to start his timed lap as he's now going into Parabolica.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to see most people out on softs. Only people on mediums right now, Dion and Luke in AlphaTauri.
Interesting. Nonetheless, though, I will hit you soon going into turn 1. Quite a crucial turn to get the best amount of traction you can get on the exit. Does not look too good there, to be honest. Looked like he got a little wide and out of shape. Then going through Curva Grande before he comes into this second chicane. Then his second chicane.
Invalid. Yeah.
Not really the most difficult corner, but it's just that, like, if you cut it a little too much, you'll get flung off into the gravel. As he's going through the Lesmos right now, using that outside curb on the exit before he goes down into Ascari. And this is probably the one place where most drivers have difficulties on this track, Marshall.
Yeah, that inside curve is just a killer. If you click that, he'll be lucky to save it.
Oh, you clearly haven't seen me do maximum Ascari then.
I have not.
Just cut it completely and you'll be golden.
Then won't you get an invalid?
Well, that's another issue, but we don't need to think about that. As Alimonda has gotten provisional pole.
And 19.8. Dion goes second on mediums.
Now Saberi is gonna come over the line with a 120.7. Kelvin is heading out of Ascari right now as Black Phoenix has taken pole by with a 119.4.
I'll hit you soon. It's just binned it and is in lap. Lost his wing.
In that second chicane, I see.
Yeah.
As Kelvin goes into the pit again, actually. So
did he get invalid? Maybe.
Probably.
Oh, I've got that glitch that you had the other week. I've got Alan Munder's name stuck on my screen.
Lucky for you then.
As I think Infinite's on the lap, coming into sector 2 now.
He's heading through Lesmo 1 now. Corner that you can't really do too much wrong there. Same with Lesmo 2.
However, there, I can see.
However, Infinite could have used a little more on the exit curbs, I would say. But now though, Ascari. Ooh, and he slows down quite a lot, I would say there.
Oh, he's cautious through Ascari on the exit there, though.
He looked very cautious in Ascari.
Yeah.
As we'll see him go through Parabolica and towards the line. It is gonna be a 1:21.1.
Yeah, that did look like just a banker lap from the internet, so wouldn't be surprised if he beats that.
What about Pander? He's coming around Parabolica right now in his McLaren, and over the line it's gonna be a 1:21, 1:22 flat.
122 flat. James K is starting a lap, come through turn 1 and 2 now. Looks very nice through there.
Looked very clean at least.
One of the favourites, apparently James K is, according to the guys in the chat. So let's see if he can prove them right.
Well,
No, we can't.
ooh, invalid. What about Steck then? He's he has left.
As his teammates about to start a lap now into turn 1.
And we'll head over
Hopefully
to
that-
Dino then, heading into turn 1, and I think he got a little...
He's done the metal.
Well, no, he didn't plow through all the
If he
signs.
slashed
Well,
through
now
it,
he
that
is,
would
though.
be- Yeah. If he just went straight on, that would have been hilarious.
You know, I remember seeing that in the race, and I was just like thinking, oh my god, he's bottled it completely, until I heard over the radio that his brake failed.
Yeah.
Then it was just like, oh, alright, so this wasn't actually his fault.
Yeah, I thought he just gave up and just went straight through it on purpose.
Steck is rejoined though. Nonetheless, we're following Erminator now, the new driver you interviewed before the race. What do you think will... How high up do we think he can go, Marshall?
If he gets close to the top 10, I think he'll be happy with that. 'Cause he said it was quicker than Matt, but slower than Shabs, and I'm not sure if Shabs is here today.
Shabs is not there today.
Yeah, so I think Shabs is about a midfielder, like close to points. So
Terminator's car looking a little unsteady on the exit of his car, and he has invalidated.
Anywhere close to top 10, I think he'll be happy with. As a Ferrari, who was that?
Kelvin's invalidated too. What about Toast? Toast is getting hindered in Ascari by a McLaren, it looks like.
Yeah, that's from Panda. He's getting a bit of a toe as well.
I think that's too late. I think he lost too much in Ascari. And I would not be surprised if we'll see a steward report on that, and well, the standard quali ban, I guess, in that case.
Yeah, it's gone 4th, to be fair. It's a respectful lap from him. Respectable, not... Yeah,
True.
you know what I mean.
Nonetheless, though, Dion's heading through Ascari right now. I do believe he's up on his time. Ooh!
A bit of a slide.
Bit of a small drift there. Not really what you want to get the most speed out of the corner, but
Yeah, shouldn't have lost too much time. Probably about half a tenth, a tenth. It's gone pole with a 19.3.
Well, look at that then. However, Phoenix is coming around Parabolic as we speak, and over the line it's going to be 1:19.2, and he's going to take back that provisional pole then.
Dion gets pole, Dion loses pole.
And who...
I think Dino's about to finish a lap.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
21.8 in the Ferrari.
Unlucky.
Kind of off the pace for Dino quite a bit.
Yeah, not looking great here right now, no.
Yeah, James K's back at it after finished turn 2.
JMK, there he is. Let's see then, can he get a good lap in to the grass on entry?
Yeah, he's trying to get all the track limits as he can. He's avoiding the curves quite a lot as well, apart from that one.
Not using the exit curb in Lesmo 2 at least. Almost looks like he's getting a small slipstream from that Ferrari, is it, in front of
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
Now True Ascari looking fairly good through here, still getting a little bit of a tow.
Yeah, I don't think the Ferrari's meaning to give him a toe, but it's helping JMK and a little bit at least.
Ooh, not too bad of a line through there, and it's going to be a 1:19.5, which places him third so far.
Good lap from the Renault driver. As let's see if anyone else is on a lap. Luke's started the lap. Steve's finishing sector 1. And Kelvin's coming down to Ascari next.
Kelvin is coming down to Ascari indeed. So we'll see then how he tackles Ascari as he now goes in on the entry.
Bit of unders there.
Well, didn't look like the best run through there. As Infinite is either...
Where's looks like it's
Oh,
Binder at Hamilton Binder in the past.
interesting. Unless Kelvin coming towards the line, it's going to be a 1:20.2, which places him in 5th place.
Let's look at the Ferrari of Steve coming through Parabolica now.
It's the over line. It's going to be a 1:19. It's going to be
19.4.
1:19.4 there by Steve.
Good lap.
Quite a good lap by him, I would
Yeah.
say.
Jiho's just gone off somewhere. Where is that? Oh, that's just after the chicane.
Bob O'Reilly has just crossed the line to do a 1:21.6.
Anyone else on the lap? I don't think. I'll hit you soon. I think it's starting 1. Coming to turn 1.
2-lap old tires though.
Yeah, softs don't really go off round here, I believe though.
They don't go off that badly now.
It's
Still.
almost 3 temps up, to be fair to him.
Now through the Lesmos. He's being cautious on the curbs there, it looks like, in my opinion.
Yeah, let's see how he attacks Ascari. Looks nice for Ascari, to be fair.
Not too bad, no.
Looks like a solid lap here.
Well, let's see. He's coming around Parabolica.
Oh, he's backed off. He's run out
Oh.
of fuel. He's run out of fuel.
Well then.
It would have been a good lap.
Let's see. Dion should be on a lap.
Yeah, I'm on board with
Atmos.
RP. Oh, RP just got invalid at Ascari.
Guessing that RP is the car ahead of Abmo then.
Yeah, I think so. Jiho's gonna finish the laps. Let's see where he goes. Into the pits. That's where he goes.
Atmos actually invalidated. What about Bob O'Reilly?
Terminator's on the lap. I'll keep on board with him, see how he does. Going into sector 2 now.
Down towards Scary. He's a second up on his lap here right now.
So that'll be a low 20. So that's a good lap so far from Terminator in his debut.
Not a bad lap at all. He's going through Parabolica. And on the run up towards the line, it's gonna be a 1:20.1, which places him in 6th at the moment.
Yeah, I think he'll be happy with that so far.
Now Zabetti's going through Ascari as well. Ooh, looking a little unsteady on the exit, and the same with the second
Oh.
McLaren behind him.
Yeah, that's Panda. Panda was like almost 4 tenths up, but he probably lost about a tenth with that little mistake at Ascari.
Not what you want. Zabetti with 1:19.9 and in 6th place at the moment.
Yeah, Panda goes up to 14th at 21.5.
Black Phoenix is not on a lap.
Is Dion's on an
Kelvin
outlap?
has invalidated.
The Betty's not on a lap. Toast is 7
Well,
tenths down.
back to Black Phoenix then, as he has started his lap now.
Oh, there's a Haas in the wall. Who's that? I think that's Kelvin.
Might be.
I think Black Phoenix is aborted his lap.
He has actually.
Yeah.
Interesting. Steve has not though. He's coming towards the second chicane right now.
Oh, bit of a twitch there.
Yeah, looking a little iffy in that corner.
Yeah, just needs to gain about around 2 tenths for pole. So let's see if it equals up quite anything at the minute.
Well,
He's
into Ascari, he's 4 tenths down.
He needs
However,
that's invalid.
oh, and that's invalid.
Yeah. Let's look at Dion, see if he's on a lap. Dion,
Yes.
apparently. Oh, he's a 10th up. It told me he's 9 tenths up. I was like, whoa.
That would have been weird.
Yeah.
9 tenths, that would have been a pretty good lap then.
In the first sector as well.
Yeah.
Get him into F1.
I think they'll be going even quicker there.
Yeah, oh yeah, probably.
Nonetheless though, Dion through Ascari looking pretty good as well.
Looking at Mercedes posted. I think that was a Mercedes, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Alamonda.
You can see that some people are finished with quali now. However, Dion towards the line, it's going to be a 1:19 flat, and that might be pole position for him.
I think it
Alimonda has finished his quali. Pander is in the gravel. Dino is heading towards Parabolica. Let's see what he can do then.
Yeah, RP's about to finish a lap. Looks quite solid for RP. P10 in the racing point.
And a 1:20 flat from Dino.
And we've got Panda, who's done 5 laps on these softs. Luckily he's not inside the top 10.
Luckily for him, yeah, as you said, he's gonna be starting on fresh tires. If not, I would have felt really bad for him, as those tires would not be great to start on. Nonetheless, though, it is Dion on pole for the 2nd week in a row now. With a 1:19 flat, we have Black Phoenix in 2nd place, then Steve in 3rd place, making the Ferraris proud so far. Then both the Renaults of I Will Hit You Soon and JMK in 4th and 5th. It's Alimonda in 6th, and Zabetti in 7th, Dino in 8th, Terminator in his debut in 9th, then VER Kelvin in 10th. And outside of the top 10 we have RP in 11th, then Toast, then Abmo, PJT Infinite, Juhofin, then I believe it was
It's
Pander,
Panda,
Bob
Luke,
O'Reilly,
and
and
Matt.
Matt.
Yeah.
And into the race we go, Marshall.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this.
Well, we'll see.
It's a dry race. So, no rain for us.
That's a little disappointing, but maybe we'll see some later on in the race.
Maybe.
Not
Does
gonna
look
lie, I
very,
was kind of looking forward to some rain.
yeah, so was I. It does look very nice there, though, in Italy right now. I'm expecting soft to mediums or mediums to soft strategy.
Would it seem so? As the drivers then are finished with pinging their strategies, and well, we can see predicted pit stop strategy lap 11 to 12 if you're starting on the softs going to mediums. There was also for soft to hards, but I doubt that we'll see anyone doing that. And outside of the top 10 we can see that RP has chosen to go on medium tires. Toast is on softs, same as Ammo, PRJT Infinite. Then we have Juho on the mediums, as well as Bob O'Reilly and Matt. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
Marshall, was expecting a few more people on mediums outside of the top 10, to be honest.
Yeah, I was expecting... yeah, maybe one or two more, maybe. But yeah, so I'm surprised not to see anyone on the hards. There's always one who goes on to hards.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite happy we're not having anyone on hards right now. I would have felt
Yeah.
really bad for them.
Yeah, same.
Hards is not a great tire on this track.
As we saw last week, Dion going for a fast formation lap.
Indeed. Really want to get started, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, waiting at the grid for a while, waiting for the back of the pack of Matt and Riley getting to their grids. I don't know, I called him Riley, it's Luke.
You've been watching something lately, Marshall?
No, it just says Riley. I looked at his name, I just saw Riley.
Not too sure about that.
Ah. Go D Mackies. Go D Mackies already.
As we can see, the drivers are lining up on the grid.
Grid of 18. As I said earlier, very good turnouts.
Usually are, and we have 5 red lights, and the way we
We get this every week.
go,
Oh, Renault good
and the
start.
Renault got
Oh,
okay.
no, he hasn't.
Okay, and there we go. So not
Glitchy
even
start as always.
into turn 1, and we already have things happening because of this game. As I
Yeah,
believe I saw a Renault almost go straight on there, and it did.
you did.
And look at this, Dion has had a poor turn 1 and 2, and now and it's a virtual, so
BFC.
he is lucky then. He had a very bad exit from turn 2.
Yeah, I can see Abmo damage. What about Matt and the Mercedes? I can't see. I think Matt's alright, I think.
Nonetheless, though, with this VSC, we'll see that Kelvin and Dino up 4 and 3 positions right now. So good starts for both of them. We have JMK, he's lost 2 positions. Same with Alimonda. Then you have Sabetti, who's lost 3 positions. You have Pander, who's gone up 5 positions.
Jeez.
So we see some people getting 5-second penalties. As we are
Yeah.
green again. Black
The top.
Phoenix, not really. Might actually be within attack range on Dion here.
Yeah, I'll hit you soon. Already dropping off a fair bit. Almost out of DRS already.
Oh, look at
Could be
this
just-
though. JMK on Kelvin, heading down the start-finish straight. Kelvin goes defensive. JMK goes to the outside. Who's gonna break later? JMK breaks late. He has the inside for the next corner, and he takes the position off Kelvin there.
Look at Alamonda.
But look at
He's
this
got both
though.
of them.
Alimonda, he sees an opportunity and he goes right up into 6th past both of them. And look at this. Is it Kelvin struggling badly behind there, getting attacked from everywhere?
Oh, Sabetti down the inside. Good move for Sabetti.
And Kelvin's just lost about 4 positions in
He just got swamped.
the first sector pretty much. Oh, and
Yeah.
look at this. Betty looking feisty on toast.
What a move though from Alamonda.
What a move
Literally got him-
indeed.
Got to both
And
of
look at
them
this.
traction.
Betty, is he gonna go for the inside? He was looking at it.
Oh, Toast has gone deep.
And this could give Sabetti a great opportunity heading down towards Parabolic. And look at this, Sabetti's going to take that position right away from Toast. We're moving himself up into 8th place.
Battle for the lead. Dion's just trying to beat DRS. Not DRS, Slipstream. Black Phoenix is following him.
JMK though, quite close on Alimonda. JMK gonna go for the inside in turn 1. Alimonda breaks late. For a moment I thought he might have braked a little too late, but he managed to make the corner.
It looks like JMK's Renault's flying down the straight.
It really does.
Maybe Alamonda's using a bit more downforce for this middle sector. Yeah, Sandra, that's a good question. What kind of wings do you use around here? What do you use?
No idea.
Oh, yeah, I shouldn't really.
You're
ask you.
asking the guy. You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
Dion!
Ooh.
Has he made a mistake out of Ascari?
Maybe
I
he just
think
wants
he
that DRS.
might have done.
Could be an easy move for him though, down the pit straight.
Could be. He's right on the tail of Black Phoenix there. He's not really closing that much though, and he's gonna have to stay behind.
JMK passed
In the
Alamonda.
meantime, yes, JMK passing Alimonda.
There you go.
Pander right on the back
Yeah.
of Kelvin as well.
I got RP coming past the Infinite into Parabolica.
It's a well done move from RP there.
Look at that, Dion's already got a penalty on lap 4.
That's early.
Yeah.
PRJT Infinite though. Down the inside on RP. Down the inside he goes. Our RP will manage to stay ahead, I think. Ooh, RP with horrible exit. And PRJT Infinite takes the position back.
Yeah, Dion's struggling. That Phoenix is almost at the second mark of DRS. Oh, Luke. Oh, we've got safety car. Luke's out.
And everyone's getting bunched up together again then.
Where's Luke Bindit? Oh, he's after second Lesmo. He looks like he just dropped it on the exit. Maybe a throttle or.
Ooh, look at this, Marshall. I will hit you soon, Dino, Alimonda, all into the pit.
Yeah, we've got a few of the leaders staying out as well. They're all going for hards. Ooh. What would you do right now, Sanjay? Would you stay out on the softs or would you pit for hards?
I you keep asking me these kind of questions, but
Yeah,
like I still don't know. I still haven't done any
yeah.
practice.
You don't practice anyway. If you was racing right now,
Well,
what
I
would you
mean,
do?
true, but I don't know. Like
I'll probably stay out if it was me.
from what I know, the hard tires are horrible.
Yeah.
So I would have probably either stayed out or gone on to the mediums and gambled.
Yeah, see Kelvin and Toast onto the mediums.
Gambled on pretty much either getting another safety car later on or gambled on them making it to the end.
But if look at Matt, up to P5 on the mediums, he must be laughing right now.
Possibly. However, there is much left of this race.
Yes. Where is the safety car? Because Black Felix is going around the
It
whole
is
lap.
standing after turn 1, I think. Or maybe not actually.
After turn 2, just after this little straight. There it is.
And there it will pick up Black Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see people pitting for the hards. I would have risked it and gone to the mediums if I did pit, but yeah, I think I would have stayed out. It's going to be interesting to see how quick the hards are, or how slow the hards are, really. As people are still catching up to the safety car.
They are indeed.
Oh, JMK
Oh.
almost binned it. Did you see that?
I did. Trying to test out the lawnmower, I guess.
And that safety car came out awfully for that Phoenix. He got out of DRS, and then the safety car came out.
Well, sometimes you just are unlucky.
I mean, is that what happened with Dion last week? Then he binned it into the safety car.
Well, I
the safety
believe
car's
last
in
week
already.
in Dion's case, he had actually
Oh.
broken the RS by quite a margin.
Black
Ooh,
Phoenix has
and
got a
Black
penalty.
Phoenix.
I'm not sure about that one. It
However,
looks like
though, here they go down towards turn 1. Dion looks like he's having a good run at Black Phoenix. Dion, however, has to take the outside line though, as he breaks late. He gets the inside for the next corner, and he's
look at the
taken the.
Ferrari.
Oh, and it's a collision
Oh,
between the two front runners. As they've lost multiple positions now. Look at this.
yeah.
Matt Romano is fighting as he goes onto the grass, so he's just let these guys by then. We know Matt
Yeah.
tends to do that. A little early in the race, starting to fight for Matt.
Luckily for that Phoenix, he's only dropped down to P6, so he can still win this race.
Now look at this though, Marshall. A Ferrari leading the race.
How realistic.
I mean, back in 2019 or 2018,
Oh yeah.
that it could be.
It's realistic.
2020 though, not really.
Yeah. Let's not talk about Ferraris in 2020. It looks like Terminator's off. Where's that? Is that Oscari? It is. Just
Lucky
cutting
for
some
him
grass.
in his debut then. As JMK has dropped a little too far back.
And Dion's off again. Where's that?
Dino, however, is getting close to I will hit you soon. Not close enough for this time though.
Oh, I've got a feel for Dion. Started on pole. and now he's down in P15.
Well, you never know. He did have a similar situation last week, so he showed last week that you're not finished until you're finished. So maybe he can get
Yeah,
himself back in there, but he definitely is gonna need a safety car for that.
he wants to be known as the comeback king, I think.
Maybe that's it.
As JMK and Steve creating a bit of a gap to third place.
They are.
But I think these guys on the
These
softs will be hitting soon.
JMK getting a little closer to Steve now, though.
Dino's really not on pace today, he's struggling a lot. And he's on new soft as well. Has he got damage maybe? No, he's just struggling, I think.
Oh well. In the meantime, looking at it in the background there, we have a massive train behind Dino.
Yeah, it goes down to Kelvin, I think.
Not gonna lie though, didn't realize it before right now, Marshall, but currently I Will Hit You Soon should be the net leader.
Yeah, you are correct.
On his hards, that is, but still.
Yeah.
As JMK is getting closer to Steve, might we see him try his move into parabolic? Not parabolic, Ascari, I mean.
Yeah. Looks like that Reynolds gets a bit of dirty effort with Ascari. As just saw Dino just extend the track quite a bit, that's a bit of a warning for him.
Let's see here then, JMK falling a little too far back going onto the main straight again.
As he's actually pitting.
Oh, well, yeah, it is about time to pit if you're on softs.
Yeah. So JMK going for the overcut. Steve, I imagine he's going to mediums.
Oh, as Kelvin has made the move on toast.
Steve's just absolutely messed up his race. He's pitted in for softs.
Oh, and that's Ferrari.
That's the Ferrari strategists for you. I assume that was a mistake from Steve.
Well, I highly doubt that he wanted to go on the softs.
Yeah. He'll probably get the undercut at least, but he has to pit again.
I don't think that undercut is gonna matter that much when he's gonna have to do a second pit stop.
Yeah.
When these others who's still on the softs will pit in probably this lap or next lap, and obviously they're gonna go on to mediums that are gonna go to the end.
Yeah. Do you think these medium runners who are putting in now, do you think they'll catch up again to these hard runners if there's no safety car?
I think so.
It's gonna be closer for like as Dino stays out. Oh wait, he is on newer softs to be fair. JMK in for mediums. Black Phoenix in for mediums. And Steve has got a huge undercut on the JMK. I wonder why.
Not too surprising. As we see that right now, we have Alimonda on the rear of I Will Hit You Soon. However, he's almost losing that rear though.
Yeah, and behind Kelvin is looking quite quick.
And Alimonda is actually outside of DRS.
Yeah, it looks like Alamonda had a bit of a tank slapper for Ascari. As Dino gets a penalty. And so does his teammate. Let's see if Kelvin can get past a Mercedes. Not using overtake.
Well,
He
look at
doesn't need
this.
to.
Kelvin right past Alimonda into turn 1. Ooh, Kelvin with a tank slapper out of turn 2 though.
Yeah, I don't think Alamonda's close enough for a move down the inside. They've got Black Phoenix getting past Dion. Because Dion's pitting.
Alimonda still staying tight to the rear of Kelvin.
Oh,
Wait.
I'll hit you soon.
Oh, and he is spinning the wall, I think.
I don't know what happened. I saw a yellow flag and just saw him reset to track.
Well done. Oh, as Pander is almost in the wall out of Ascari. Just centimeters away from the wall there.
Yeah. Alamonda's dropped off a little bit to Kelvin. He's still got the DRS to help him a little bit. There's
I was gonna lie here, there's not that many battles right now.
I'm just following Alamonda because he's within DRS. Kelvin, so.
Well, actually, I'm gonna go down to Stee as he's on the back of Matt. However, I'm not sure if Matt is gonna fight this that much. Stee goes down the inside. And up into 7th.
Yeah, Matt on them old mediums as well, so probably wise of him not to fight so much.
True.
As Alamonda is still staying within DRS of Kelvin, he's doing a good job so far on them hard. As I say that, he's just gone outside the window, whole window, of a seconds.
Indeed. Right now, I don't think we are well.
We've got a battle in the back, Abmo, RP, and Erminator.
And that is currently the only battle we have two. And it's not that close either.
Yeah. Let's see if anything can spice up coming to turn 1. As Steve's getting close to Panda, to be fair, for P6.
True. And
Abmo.
ST has actually made the move.
Oh wow.
And
It's already
now
broke a second on him. The Panda
RP
made
has been passed by Abmo too.
Yeah. I'm sure Terminator will want to get past him soon.
How long do you think the medium runners will go? Well, actually,
Just Matt.
yeah, just Matt actually thinking about it. How long do you think he'll go? Lap 17 around there?
Lap 16, lap 17, yeah. I think.
Should be getting close to his pit window then.
I think 10 laps on softs around here is quite easy to do. as RP's trying to come back at Admo in the Red Bull.
I don't think he's close enough to get back here though.
Yeah, I don't think he is. You got JMK in DRS of Matt now. Matt probably won't fight this too much.
Most likely he'll be moving over, I think, or just not pushing.
Easy move there for JMK.
And
I'm sure Dino
we'll head back to RP. And actually, look at this, Admo getting quite close to infinite now.
I was just wondering, do you think Calvin's mediums can go to the end? Oh yeah, it probably can, to be fair.
Maybe.
Yeah,
It's a gamble, but I would say probably.
Yeah, because Matt's gonna do about 16 laps, I reckon, and the mediums. So, yeah.
You can probably do about 20.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Black Phoenix on the rear of Matt now.
Yeah, Matt's just getting caught every time at Ascari.
As Black Phoenix goes right past Matt and up into 8th.
And Dino pits from the lead. He thought sure to pit onto some mediums or...
He went quite far on those softs.
Yeah.
Further than I think
JMK's ahead of him.
Oh, as we can see that Dino is coming out right behind Black Phoenix.
Yeah, that Phoenix and 5 lap on mediums to Dino's fresh mediums, so...
Oh, Phoenix with a back end loss there.
Yeah.
And look at this, Dino is fancying his chance into this second chicane. Look at this, Dino on the outside. I think he's got this move done.
Oh!
As he goes up into P7.
Above contact though, it looks like Dino just turned in a bit too much, I think.
Maybe.
As now, it's going to be interesting for the lead to see if Alamonda can catch up Kelvin near the end of the race. I'm not sure about penalties. Penalties can always have a factor at the end.
Indeed.
Leadings will die off.
SD has taken the position from I will hit you soon.
Yeah, still need to pit again soon, so...
Black Phoenix though still right on the back of Dino, heading down the start-finish straight. He's not gonna be close enough here.
That Ferrari looks quick.
Thus, however, further down the grid though, Erminator is right on the back of Matt here.
Got past him as well. Let's see if Matt can get past. There's a new soft. Oh, hold on, there's the yellow flags.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it was for one of the McLarens, but...
Oh, a bad exit of turn 2 from Erminator.
Let's see if I don't think Matt's gonna chuck it down the inside there, is he? No.
Uh,
Oh, he's let Dion pass though.
what about I will hit you soon? He's right on the back of Steve. Steve goes into the pit. What about Black Phoenix? He's right on the tail of Dino.
It does look closer. Dino's got a little bit more battery. As yeah, that Ferrari does look quick down the straight.
It does. It doesn't look like Phoenix is managing to find a way past there.
As Steve comes out in P8 behind Toast. I just seen the reason why Luke retired. He was experimenting with force feedback settings and forgot to change them back. That's unlucky.
That is very unlucky. As RP has lagged out, and that's his race over then.
I missed that. And right now, I think the closest battle is the 2 racing points, but RP's not here anymore. But Terminator still close to deal.
Well, you're forgetting about Black Phoenix on Dino. However, he has struggled with making that move, but maybe this time, heading out of Parabolica, we can see that Black Phoenix is really close to Dino. Now opening DRS down the main straight. He's not really closing that much.
That Ferrari does look quick down the straight. Is he using 1-1 wings or something?
Starting to wonder. Like you said, he's going very quick down the straight.
Yeah, we've got Ammo and Jiho going at it into turn 1. So Ammo's going to get him on the inside. And Jiho doesn't really fight too much.
Kinda weird seeing Juho on the hard tires.
Yeah, you don't see that often.
Don't really see that ever.
Yeah, true. Terminator doing well to keep up with Dion, to be fair. Dion obviously on pole earlier. And to be fair, Matt's starting to catch up to Terminator.
Black Phoenix, another lap, another opportunity. He's a little closer than last time. He's closing a little more.
He needs to send it.
He's using his ERS. He's not gonna go for it.
Oh, he's got closer there. Black Phoenix just needs to send it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He kinda needs to just send it. Yeah.
Because that Ferrari does look rapid down the straight, but to be fair, if he gets past Dino, I'll be surprised if Dino couldn't get past him again. As Terminator picks again, is for a new front wing change, and he said he didn't want a front wing change, so that's not great for him, but showing good pace, so he could be happy with that. As got a yellow flag. That is Terminator. What? I've never seen that before.
What?
Terminator. I think he bins it out of the pit lane.
Oh.
And he's lost his wing, or half of his wing.
Well, that is very unlucky for him then.
Yeah,
unless
I'm not sure what happened there.
Black Phoenix. Another opportunity, but still not getting past there, Marshall. You think he'll be
Yeah,
able to get past it all this race?
I don't know. If you remember back to last week, Dino defended well against Dion, I
True.
believe, at Zandvoort. So Dino is a tough person to pass.
Well,
It
I
looks like.
mean, you can't really compare Sandvort and Monza, though, Marshall. You gotta remember that.
Yeah,
It's a lot
Dion
easier
gets
to
the
defend
fun.
on Zandvoort when there is one possible place to
Yeah,
overtake. At least one place that is a good overtaking possibility. However, this is Monza, and you have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 places.
yeah. But looking at Black Phoenix, it's only been close into turn one. Any other corner, he's not really that close. But he does look very close
Ah,
this
well, look
lap.
at this though. This is the closest he's been out of Parabolica on Dino. Now heading down the start-finish straight. Up, open with DRS for Black Phoenix. Could this be the lap? Dino on the inside, Black Phoenix on the outside. Dino
Oh,
brakes
Dino
later and
squeezes him.
keeps its position.
Oh, and Steve's lagged out.
Ah, that is very unlucky for Steve.
So that's gonna give the McLaren boys a few more points and put Admo into the points.
Indeed. Black Phoenix though still not able to find that that way past Dino, and I'm not gonna lie here, Marshall, that last lap on the start finish straight might have been his best chance. He was very close
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Looking at him now, he has dropped off a bit, but he's got DRS again. But he's not really close enough here. So
Well, let's look at his run in Ascari though, looks pretty well. He's closing that gap to Dino. Once again, he's going to be really close going into Parabolica.
we've got a
As
yellow
there
flag
is
in second
yellows,
position.
I think it might have been one of the Red Bulls. Nonetheless, down the start finish straight. Black Phoenix, 2 tenths behind, 1 tenth behind. He's got to have it
Got the
this time. He's
inside.
on the inside as well. He breaks later than Dino, and he takes away that P5 from Dino.
Let's see if Dino can get past him next lap then. Because that Ferrari just got put down straight.
Gonna have to say though, Black Phoenix probably used way more time than he wanted to on that
Yeah,
overtake.
yeah, for sure. Took him, well, at least 5 laps.
At
Probably
least.
more. Yeah. And
As I
right now,
believe
I'm
we have
expecting to see.
Juho on the back of Dion here.
I think right now, I expect to see Alamonda starting to cap Kelvin. Surely the medium started to die now. But I'll keep an eye on that. Oh,
Oh, small tap from
yeah,
Juho on
untapped him.
Dion there.
And look at this. Black Phoenix is already right behind JMK as well for P4. It's gonna get him, it looks like.
Oh, Black Phoenix goes to the inside, takes the position away from JMK. And is up into P4 then, but now there is a bit of a gap. And I
Yeah.
don't think it's enough left of the race for them to be able to catch up to I Will Hit You Soon.
Unless he could get doing penalties. And look at JMK. It looks
Ooh.
like that's a Hamilton. Oh, it's gone into the
Oh,
wall as
and
well.
he's gone into the wall. And he's
Yeah.
ruined his race by doing that, and he
He's retired on
retires.
track. I don't think that's allowed, is it? A retiring on track on purpose.
I am not completely sure.
I don't think that's allowed. I think you have to retire in the pit lane.
I think so, yeah.
So,
What about Dino?
yeah.
Just saying, I Will Hit You Soon, also inside the Arizona Limonda.
Oh yeah, good spot there. Let's see if Dina can do anything about Black Phoenix.
Ooh, Dino going very wide in Parabolica. However, DRS goes open here, and look at that gap. He's catching Black Phoenix. Phoenix quickly goes for the outside lane. Into turn 1, Black Phoenix breaks later. Dino is gonna have to stay behind. He'll have
Let's see,
one more try at that move.
Or Alamondo's juggling on them hards. That I'll hit you soon is right behind him now. There's like Alamondo's juggling quite a bit on the rears.
Well, going into Ascari then. They will soon be going on to the final lap of the race. With Kelvin almost 6 seconds in the lead ahead of Alimonda.
Yeah, I've no idea about penalties, so it's gonna
Looks
be...
like Kelvin's tires is gonna hold up though.
We've got a yellow at sector 2. It looks like a McLaren. Oh, it's Panda. Oh no.
Unlucky.
It was doing so well in his debut.
Nonetheless
in the
though,
points.
I Will Hit You Soon tries to make the move on Alimonda. Alimonda manages to defend and stay ahead for now. Dino picks up a penalty.
Yeah, I think I saw Dino's then pop up a few times.
So I Will Hit You Soon is behind Alimonda. He knows there is not many chances left now.
Yeah. Alamonda's struggling. I've got another yellow flag. It's a AlphaTauri, I think. I think that might have been Infinite.
Oh. As Alimonda is heading into Ascari.
I think the Renault needs to get past Alamonda, probably into Parabolica.
And Dino with another penalty. Nonetheless, though, we're gonna jump over to. I can't believe I have seen that. Oh, and I think he's got to have gotten a puncture there, as Kelvin has crashed out from a certain win with one corner, half a corner left.
Phoenix.
And instead we get Alimonda in first place, then Black Phoenix in second, I Will Hit You Soon in third, Dino in fourth. Toast is gonna come over the line to take fifth.
What a result for Toast as well. Great drive.
But surely Kelvin's had to have gotten a puncture on that final corner.
Yeah,
the way I don't know if you saw how he lost it, but like it just like looked like he had no control on his car, and it kind of looked like it was a puncture. Abmo in
I saw
sixth.
the yellow flag. I assumed he just like slowed down to celebrate. But I just saw him in the wall. I was like, jeez.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. As Matt gets a 5-second penalty. Safety car shenanigans. Nonetheless, Abmo in 6th, Sabetti in 7th, Dion in 8th, Stee in 9th, Gio in 10th, then Matt in 11th. Waiting on RP to complete his lap to go over the line in 12th. Then the final driver of the grid, who has not finished the race yet, is PRJT Infinite, as he goes over the line to take P13.
Yeah, I just seen the chat. Yeah, RP just got kicked out of the lobby, it looks like, so that's really unfortunate for him. And Terminator, his wheel disconnected on the safety car restart. No, when the safety car came out, then it reconnected after his last stop. So, people having wheel issues and game issues.
As usual.
Yeah, good old Cody's. Esports ready.
Nonetheless, Alimonda taking the win here today.
I believe Black Phoenix was second as well, so good recovery from Black Phoenix.
Indeed.
After that tangle with Dion at the start.
But Kelvin, though,
That
I
must have
feel
been a
so
puncture.
bad for him. It has to have been a puncture. It can't
Yeah.
be anything else. He can't have lost it. He can't have simply lost it there. But nonetheless, it is Alimonda who takes the win here in Italy for the Mercs. Then in second place, Black Phoenix. Before we have I Will Hit You Soon in third. Then in fourth, Dino. Then in fifth, Toast. And I'm not completely sure, but that fifth from Toast got to have been season best, I think.
Yeah, really good result from Toast there.
Before we had Admo in sixth, Sabedi in seventh, Dion in eighth, Stee in ninth, and Juho in 10th. And Juho getting points, Marshall. That's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some time since we last saw him score points.
I'm just looking at the standings now. Yeah, that's Juho's first points of the season, so good result for him. And also Toast's first points of the season. Hey, hello.
Good
Yeah.
evening.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
in that case, I'll let you start with him instantly, Marshall.
Yeah. So quick interview, couple of questions for myself. First podium in the league, so you must be buzzing about that. Yeah, P3 though, it was a crazy race to be fair, and yeah, yeah, that's a great result for you. Do you think this momentum can carry on further throughout the season, or do you think this is just a one-off? Fair enough. It's good to see you on the podium. Good to see a new name on the podium, and hopefully see you next week in racing. I'm not sure where. If Sandra can.
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Oh God. Well, hopefully we'll see you racing at least next week then. Congrats on your first podium.
Indeed, congrats.
Well done.
It's alright.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Yeah.
And do we have both Black Phoenix and
We do.
Alimonda here?
We do.
Well, in that case, I'll continue on to Black Phoenix then. And first of all, Phoenix, quali up there as usual, but 2 weeks in a row now where you gotten beaten by Dion in quali though. Are you starting to get a little worried about his quali pace, or?
the 100-meter board going into the second chicane. I
Uh,
lost my braking point, so I lost it in the trigger tank. So no way to do. I had like three more tanks in my bag in the bag. So anyway, front row was good, but I'm so fuming now with what happened after the safety car. I don't know what Dion was doing. I had nowhere to go. He simply claimed it to me, and he ruined his race and he ruined my race. Today, the first time you're gonna hear it. I'm so upset because the win was mine.
well, I don't, I don't know exactly how to respond to that. Sometimes you're just unlucky, and do believe me and Marshall know all about about being unlucky in races. Nonetheless, though, you still recovered to the podium, and well, it was second place in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So you're still in the lead of the championship, and you have extended your lead in the championship a little too. So, how confident are you about grabbing the title this season?
Well, I'm still not thinking about it. I'm taking it race by race, trying to get the maximum points, trying to stay in the top five, getting podiums or getting wins if I can. Uh, Today was honestly a traffic at best. Uh, I could be fine with second. That's okay. Yeah, but I wanted that win, especially that I'm getting engaged Sunday.
Oh, congrats.
Would have been nice to get home and get
Congratulations.
the ring at the same time. So yeah,
That's huge. Congrats. Happy for you.
Indeed. But I know what you mean, though. Especially second place is a great result, but when you feel like you should have had the win and then unluck strikes you, then that does sting sometimes. Nonetheless, there's a new track next week. We're heading to Vietnam. I don't know how much you've raced on Vietnam yet on this game, but how are you feeling about that track?
total unknown, just like Frankfurt. So I don't know.
It's
I'm
awful.
now with the missus. Yeah, I'm now with the missus in the show. I don't know how much I can say.
Well, I can tell you that it's not the best track on the game. Far from it. But nonetheless, any questions from you, Marshall?
No, you've covered everything. But congrats again
Well,
on podium and engagement.
in that case, yeah, congratulations on your podium today. Also, congratulations on your engagement, and good luck for next week.
Thank you.
And then we'll move over to you, Marshall, if you want to interview Alimonda.
Yeah. First time this season you've won Alamanda. You must be buzzing.
Yes, I'm not sure how that happens, but because I certainly didn't have the pace looking at the timing screens at the end of the race. I had awful race pace today, but I drove well, though. I stayed out of trouble. Only had one warning the whole race, and yeah, a lot of other people were just, I don't know, just caught up in incidents. Phoenix certainly was. I saw the post-safety car. That was a bit strange. And yeah, then after that, I think I Will Hit You Soon had a real chance of winning it. Because he looked after his tyres a little better, but he binned it in front of me. Luckily, he didn't get wing damage. But he was right on the back of me at the end, and I was able to defend that position pretty well. But yeah, no, I can't believe. I mean, I've never had a really good result at Italy before, but yeah.
Yeah.
Over the moon to get P1, and I'm going to definitely enjoy that.
Uh,
I just want to interrupt. Alex, congratulations for the win. But well, it's deserved to win, but shit happens.
Yeah, it certainly is. Well, I've had my fair share of misfortune. I think Spain's one that stick out. I had a really good pace that day, but I was caught out in a lap one incident. But yeah, you have to take the good with the bad, and yeah, it's nice to win on a. I'm part Italian myself, so personally that's quite nice to win here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, exactly. I need to. I need to look at my race setups because one lap pace wasn't too bad on the softs in quali, even though I didn't get the laps in I wanted. But yeah, the pace. I mean, the hards aren't a great tie here, to be fair. But I was, yeah, just lapping unbelievably slow. I mean, Kelvin, I have to say, Kelvin extremely unlucky because I think he deserved to win the race really because he took the mediums to an almost impossible length in the race. I assume he had a puncture which caused his crash because I can't see any other reason for that
Yeah, that's what
happening.
we think as well.
But yeah, really unfortunate for him. But yeah, the rest of the podium well deserving of their positions. So yeah, I mean we've had lots of different people on the podium this season, so that's always good to see.
Yeah, I love it when we see new names to the podium and new race winners. It just changes things and it just brings more excitement to the league. And instead of having Black Phoenix win every single week, give him a second a few times. As no offense, Black Phoenix, you've won enough already.
You can never win enough.
Well, yeah.
If you win all the time, it might become boring.
Look at Hamilton. Everyone hates Hamilton.
Alright, there can be enough.
Yeah, it's really boring. I stopped watching F1 this week, by the way. So
Don't blame you. Apart from Italy, Italy was good in real life, but wait, back to Alan Munder's win. Yeah, it was first win this season. Could you see any more wins potentially, or?
I mean, there's a couple of tracks where I should go quite strongly at. Vietnam is not one of them. But yeah, I usually go quite well at Japan, Bahrain, Canada. I mean, Canada is going to be an interesting one because I usually don't get many penalties, so I could grab something good there if people get loads of penalties. So that's gonna be an interesting one. I reckon I can predict now that the Canada race will be won on penalties. I don't think whoever finishes P1 there will win it because that's pretty much every Canada race I've ever seen is won by somebody who didn't get as many penalties as the person who finished P1. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the last 4 rounds of the season. I think that's a nice sequence. Vietnam, I think that's just a bit of pain we have to all get through. I'm almost half tempted not to turn up next week, but you know what? I'm going to try and turn up every week and do the best I can.
Yeah, Vietnam's gonna be an interesting one because most people hate it. I think I only know Blizzard.
It's horrible.
Actually likes it. Yeah, and so if most people hate it, you could never know. You could nick a good result. So it's possible to nick a podium maybe or another win.
Yeah, I mean it's a street circuit, so there are the usual dangers of a street circuit and safety cars, but it's also a real leap into the unknown. There's no reference point to previous games because it's never been on the game. It's like, I mean, everyone practices Zandvoort to death, obviously, because it's a great track, but Vietnam is even more so less a race because because at least with Zandvoort in real life, there's been real racing there, even if it's not F1, so you can sort of have a little idea. But Vietnam, no racing's ever taken place there, so yeah, it's going to be a complete shot in the dark. So I think predicting a winner for that will be really difficult. Might be a race for more experienced heads.
Yeah, could be. And obviously F11, the first tier to race there, so you can't watch other tiers as well race there. So that's a disadvantage for you guys.
FP.
Yeah.
No, FP is a week, like the Tuesday after, I think, because round 1 was suspended.
Yeah, but they skipped Sandford, I believe.
Oh, did they? Oh,
They did.
so
So
yeah, you could watch
they
FP then.
they are back on track on being the first race of the week again, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
I think they'll have to suffer first, which is fine with me.
yeah, I think it'll be carnage next week, to be honest.
Yeah, but the straights are mega long, so it's going to be kind of like it's another Baku basically. I think in some ways the setups may not be too dissimilar.
It reminds me like a Baku and a China, with that long back straight with the hairpin.
Yeah, but you need a bit of downforce though, because unlike Baku, it's got that sort of high-speed section, which that's actually quite fun to drive, to be honest.
Yeah,
But,
that bit's fun.
Oh
but
no,
apart from that, it's dull as dishwater. Apart from that,
trust me, the high-speed section of the S's in Vietnam, that is not a fun part. There's always somebody standing there who's crashed.
yeah, I think the biggest problem is no one's going to really know, apart from the straights, where you can and can't overtake. So that could be tricky.
It's gonna be an interesting one next week. Definitely. Well, I'm looking forward to watching it, but I'm glad I'm not racing it, to be honest. So good luck next
Fortunately,
week,
I'll
then.
have to.
Yeah. So congrats, say you win again. Hopefully, see you on the podium again sometime this season.
Yeah,
And see you
well,
next week.
we'll see. I don't know if you caught it, but I did get a nice double overtake during the race.
Yeah,
Oh, we
yeah, we
did
saw that.
catch it.
Yeah, that
It
was
was a
good news, that
brilliant
was.
one.
Yeah.
Fortunately for Kelvin, I think he sees it the same way, as he dropped like a stone after that one.
Oh,
But
God, for
nonetheless,
Kelvin. Yeah.
it was a brilliant one. But no more questions from you, Marshall?
No, that's it.
Well, in that case, then congratulations on your first win of the season, Alamonda, and good luck for next week.
Thank
And
you
the
very
rest of the
much.
season, for that matter.
Yeah, halfway through the season, and yeah, thanks to you guys for doing all the commentary each week. It's been a good broadcast.
Thank
Oh,
you.
we'll
Appreciate that,
still
Father.
be here.
Already.
Even as a commentator, I'm not looking forward to Vietnam, but gotta get through it. Nonetheless, anything more you'd want to add now, Marshall?
Check out F10 on right now. See how they're doing.
They are indeed. And with that, then, we're gonna round up the stream. This has been PSGL F11 round 7 in Italy. I've been your commentator, Sondre Zorg, joined by Lewis Marshall. Today's race was won by Alimonda, who, from what I know now, then, is part Italian, so can't be better than that, getting an Italian, winning an Italian Grand Prix. Nonetheless, make sure to check out F10, who is currently on lap 1. And with that, hopefully we'll see you again next week. Good night.
Grazie ragazzi.
Goodbye.